Sometimes in life we face challenges that seem so big. We don't know how we're going to overcome them. And our efforts to try, the fight we put up to feel better or overcome our struggle can leave us feeling very tired. At times, our mind wanders. We know that when our mind is not here, when it's wandering to the past or to the future, regardless of whether the thing our mind has wandered to is positive or negative, to the degree that our mind wanders, to this degree we suffer and our success is impeded. So very important that we learn how to bring our mind continually back to what is here. One thing that we can do is to notice something in the environment. This is with our eyes open. Just notice something that is there. It can be in a contrived man-made environment inside a building, or it can be in nature. It doesn't matter what. And allowing ourselves to stay paying attention to this one thing with fascination. Have you ever done this? Many times people report when they're on a walk, they can notice a tree or a bush or an animal, and in that moment when they're completely transfixed, entranced by the thing that they're looking at, all of those feelings of fatigue or sadness or worry, they are not there when we're fully absorbed. So it is good for us to practice this day by day. I offer that we do that now. What we will do is an activity that will help to still the mind by giving it too much to do. And when it becomes overloaded, it stops working for us. And in that quiet space, I will guide you to keeping your attention on just one thing, the center of your forehead. And each time you notice that your mind wanders off, just call it gently back. And you might like to continue prompting. Stay here, pay attention, just be here. And I will guide you to do this. So let us begin. We'll start with just becoming present to your body. Your body is supported in some way. Just notice where your body is making contact with some surface that is supporting it. And you might like to also pay attention to where your body is in contact with itself. Under your arms quite often. Arms are often resting on the side body. And there's a feeling of weight or solidness about the body. You might like also to pay attention to that. Just however you wish, in whatever way feels right and comfortable to you. Just pay attention to your body. There, that is present. Your body is there. And as you sit fully in your body, paying attention to whatever it is that you are paying attention to, you might like to, at the same time, draw your attention to your ears. What's there in the room that you can hear? Of course, you can hear my voice, and perhaps you can hear some forest sounds or bird sounds that are here on the recording, or not. That is not important. Just feeling and listening. And I invite you to pay attention to whatever is the light quality there in front of your eyes. Whether your eyes are open or your eyes are closed, you will be experiencing some light. So there you are, sitting, feeling, listening, seeing. And I invite you now to put your hands up with the back of your hand resting. Your left hand resting on your left thigh and your right hand resting on your right thigh with your palms up. And in a moment we will give another thing for your mind to do, which is to scan right through the left side of your body. This will activate the right side of your brain. We'll just give it lots and lots to do. And then with your face pointing towards your left palm, you can tell yourself to turn your head in a full upward arc and come across to have your face pointing towards your right palm. This activates the connection in your brain between the left and the right. And then we will do the same to have your full awareness in the right side of your body, and this will activate the left side of your brain. Then you will have whole brain activity. Wow, having our whole brain switched on. Then we can do something extra to quieten the mind. When you are fully in the right side of your body, you can give yourself the instruction to turn your head all the way across to the left. But when you get to the center, you can ask your mind to pause, to just stop here. And because it is interrupted in the middle of doing something, it often follows instructions. You can say, pause, be still, come here to the center, and just focus on your forehead, right in the center line, for 2 minutes. And we will stay there, calling the mind to just be present for 2 minutes. Okay, ready to go? Make any adjustments that you would like to be comfortable as you sit there, with your hands resting in your lap on your legs. Allow your face to point towards your left palm. With your eyes closed, a nice deep breath in. Start to scan from the top of your head on the left side, down your face, your left eye, forehead, eyebrow, eyelashes, the left side of your nose, cheek, the left side of your mouth, upper and lower lips, the left side of your chin, your left cheek and ear, right round to the back of your head, so that you're aware of all of the left side of your head, from the top of your head right down to your jaw. Just sit in that awareness for a moment, and with your next breath in, you can slide down the left side of your spine to be in the neck, and there from the spine you can be aware of the muscles that surround that, and then the skin that surrounds that, and all of the kind of swallowing and breathing organs that are also inside, with the muscles surrounding them. And just sit in that awareness. With your next breath in, slide down your spine just a little more to be in the shoulder and chest area. From the spine out, there are bones, the shoulder blade, and there are muscles supporting all of that. There might be the top of your lung, sliding down a little more, you can be in the torso. And all of the organs that work so hard, they're surrounded by the ribs and the skin. And allow your awareness, being aware of the top of your head and your face and your neck and the torso, allow the awareness to spread down the left arm. Going at your own pace, spreading all the way down the left arm, past the elbow, into the forearm and into the hand. I like to use the bones as a guide. And then from the bones into the marrow and out to the muscles and out to the subcutaneous fat, out to the skin, noticing tendons and sinews, imagining all the things that you know about the arm and the hand, the joints. Just allow yourself to be there in your mind's eye, all the way down to the fingertips and the nails and the fingerprints. And with the next breath in, come back up to the spine and allow yourself to slide down the left side of the spine to be in the hip, in that hip area. There's lots of lovely organs on the inside, beautiful and fresh and working hard. And then supported by muscles and the skin. And breathing in, slide down the left leg into the thigh. Breathing out, settle there, perhaps into the bones. I don't know what you can imagine about the life inside a bone, the structure on the outside, the muscles that make up the thigh, the layer of subcutaneous fat or skin. Our mind has some idea of leg and thigh. Just allow your mind's eye to be there in the thigh. And with the next breath in, you can pass through the knee and slide down the lower leg, noticing the two bones there. and the muscles, the calf muscle, the tendons that connect the skin around it, or anything else that you want to notice or know about. And into the ankle and the foot and the toes, all the many, many bones that make up the very clever foot. How it gets us around and supports us is miraculous. And what surrounds the bones and all the joints and the tendon, the skin, the arch of the foot, and the instep, and the toes, and the toenails. And with a big breath in, come all the way up the leg and the arm into being right there alongside your spine. And with your face still pointed towards your left palm, just check that it is so. Give yourself the instruction to turn your head up, 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 right up towards the ceiling, and start to move across so that you're looking towards the right, and then let your head come down and be pointing towards your right palm. You may notice that there's a different sensation in the right side as you have your attention in the right side of your body, or not. And with your face pointing towards your right palm, you can bring your awareness now to the top of your head on the right side. And we can do exactly the same thing, spreading the awareness down the head to the forehead and the eyebrows and the eye and the eyelashes and the right side of your nose, down to the right side of your lips and chin, and coming up around the right side of the jaw into the cheek and the ear and around to the back, and being fully in the right side of your face. You can also be aware of what's inside the brain and the eyeballs and the bones that are the skull and the teeth and the tongue. Wow, there is so much just here inside our own self. It is so miraculous. Perhaps you wonder at the miracle of us. And with another breath, slide down the right side of your spine into your neck. And there from your neck, spread your awareness out through the muscles into the skin of the neck, and being aware of all of the right side of your head and your neck. With another breath, you can slide your awareness down to your right upper chest and be aware of the shoulder blades and the muscles, all there in your upper chest. And with another breath, sliding down the right side of your spine to be in your torso, and being aware of all of the organs that you know about there, including the lung. All that you can bring your mind's eye to that you know is there. Surrounding and protecting all of those organs that work so hard for you, the ribs. And then some layer of fat also nourishing and protecting, and the skin. Breathing in and breathing down into your right arm, allowing the bone to guide if you wish to follow the bone down into the upper arm and past the elbow into the forearm and into the right hand, and being aware of inside the bone and outside the bone, the muscles and tendons and subcutaneous fat and skin, and all the way down to your hand, the nails and the fingertips. And allow yourself to settle there in your right arm and hand. And with another breath in, you can come all the way up the arm and back into the right side of your spine and slide down into your hip. And there in the right side of your hip, you can appreciate the beautiful organs that are there that work so hard, fresh and alive and full of blood and oxygen. How they're supported by the hip bone. And with another breath, allow yourself to slide your awareness into the right thigh. Again, being aware either from the skin in or the bone out. Just allow yourself to be fully there. And passing the knee down to the lower leg, being aware of the two bones that are there and the calf muscle and the skin that surrounds that. And breathing down into the ankle and the foot. Just notice how your mind's eye can represent the foot, the arc under your foot, and the top of your foot, the instep, the bones inside. Your mind has its own way. Noticing each of the toes and the toenail that's up above in your awareness, and the bottom of the toe and foot. And with a nice deep breath in, coming all the way up, back up your arm and leg to the side of your spine, and sit there in your body on the right side of your spine, imagining all on the right, the torso and the head and the arm and the leg. And in a moment, not just now, but in a moment, you can give the instruction to turn your head in a full upward arc to go to face the left palm. And when you get in the middle, you will say pause. So as you're ready, give that instruction up, 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 up to the ceiling and slowly across, catching it in the center, saying pause. And pausing, allow your face to come down and to just sit there in the center. And as you sit there in the center now, your only job is to bring your mind's eye to the space between your two eyebrows. Allow yourself to be thinking and aware in any way you choose to just be there. Your only job is to not move You may feel some out of balance or feeling to itch or scratch or move in some way. Simply say, be still, and bring your mind to the center of your forehead. Your mind may think of other things, and that's okay. About every 5 to 10 seconds, even with the trained mind, it will wander off. Just be saying, be here, be here, be here, in the center of your forehead, right in the center of your experience. And any urge to itch or scratch or move, just tell yourself, be still. It's only 2 minutes. Just be still for 2 minutes. Just keep your awareness here. Mind, are you here in the center of the forehead? Be here in the center of the forehead. No matter what the mind might wander off to, it's okay. You don't need to think about it. You don't need to release it. You don't need anything at all except bring your awareness back to the center of your forehead. And again, reorientate to being there in your body, right in the center. And check your awareness is still there in the center of your forehead. And any urge to move, scratch, brush a fly away, you can say, be still. I am safe. You are safe. And are you still there in your center of your forehead? That is 2 minutes. Well done.